Boy, oh boy, what a night we had in the NBA last night, huh, guys? Clippers blow a 16-point lead. They did it. They did it again. Did it again. They blew a 21-point lead against the Mavs. Last night they blew a 16-point lead, but the Nuggets looked really good when they came back against the Clippers last night as well, too. So you can't deny that part. And, that's why I said we're going to twinkle toes this thing. Let's put one foot in, and if they don't show us anything in the first half, let's just watch the rest of the game, hope for the over. We got the push on the over, but the Denver Nuggets, if you had the +8 last night, or if you was bold last night, took the Denver money line, congratulations to you. You were sharp last night. And I wanted to take Denver all the way, but, this Clippers team, I couldn't even say, what, they that trash, so I can't do anything. I ain't going to, no, they're not trash at all. They're a very good team. So pretty much I respected the situation last night and said to myself that the Clippers should probably go ahead and win this game. I felt like they had already broken their spirit as well, too. And actually, they didn't. Denver likes to be in this situation. They like to be in a pressure situation. So pretty much, man, I'm telling you right now, that was absolutely nuts last night. And congratulations to the Nuggets last night. So if you had it, congrats to you as well, too. But I know a lot of folks is probably thinking the Clippers had them. Everything looked good with the Clippers, man, until we got to that late part of the third quarter. And they literally forgot that you really had to go ahead and close out games like this. Like, you really had to break a team. And they didn't break the Nuggets spirit, and that's dangerous right now. Dangerous. That's all I can say. So there it is with that. We go to Game 6 Sunday. So pretty much they better put that game on. Probably, I would say they should put that game on about noon. And there's not too many NFL games in the afternoon, so it will still be able to get some eyes on it. But it's a playoff game as well too, so I know people will be watching. But if I was the NBA, I would just play this thing smart and say, you know what, we're not going to have these guys come back till Monday. Come on. Let's play it smart, so then you can get 2 games, and you can get game 1 of the conference finals and game 6 of this in as well, too. But it all depends on what the Lakers do tonight as well. So we'll have to see. But also, before we start everything up, I want to send a bit of due to the Toronto Raptors, man. Last night, the Raptors, they looked really, really good at points and times, but it just was not enough. And the boys, I'm telling you right now, the boys, they just, it is what it is. The boys are going to do what they do. And we cashed out that Celtics money line last night, premium play. Had to do it. We also cashed out the -3 yesterday as well, too. And I'm glad that we were able to get that one home, man, because seriously, I really felt Boston was going to win that game. They had the better roster, the better team. I won't say they got the better coach, but they had the better roster. And you know what? They showed in the first 2 games that this was going to be their series. And even though, Toronto ran the table, came back, Toronto's gritty, man. That's what Toronto was going to do. And even if the series was going to be in Toronto, I think it was going to still be the same outcome as well, too. You know what I mean? And it was crazy. Peep this. If this would have been a natural playoff series, it would have been crazy because no home team won at all. No home. Peep this. Okay, the first 2 games would have been in Toronto. Celtics won that game. Next 2 games was in Boston. Toronto won those games. Then game 5 would have been in Toronto. Boston won that game. Toronto would have been in Boston game 6. Toronto won that game. And so when you get down to game 7, they're in Toronto and Boston wins. So it was a road team series, dude. So that's absolutely crazy. That's absolutely insane. And boy, oh boy, if we went by the right rules, dude, series would have been nutty. Seriously, it was nutty in a sense, but it would have been even nuttier. But, pretty much I think we got the best TV product for the Eastern Conference Finals. If we'd have had Bucks and Raptors again, it would have been a bore fest, snooze fest, everybody waiting for the Battle of LA, all that good stuff. But no, now we got the Celtics and the Heat, and we got some, and we know we're gonna get some good back and forth going with this one as well too. So it is what it is, man. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Because I know everybody ain't got all day just to listen to me talk about the NBA playoffs. And we'll talk about it a little bit more when we talk about the playoff bets. But we got the WNBA bet starting off for today, and we got the WNBA over 157.5 Liberty Mystics. And let me go ahead and give you guys a little heads up. The Mystics are piping hot right now. And pretty much it would be smart maybe to jump on them first half to see what they can do. Save you some stress from the 7, because it is like the last game of the season for the Liberty and everything like that. So pretty much it's getting close to the last games of the season, and they're going to win one of those games, dude. So pretty much you don't want to be on the wrong end of things, but I don't think that they can beat this hot Mystics team. So I'm going to go ahead, take the over 157.5 though, because I just, it's a funny line, you know what I mean? And sometimes when you see a funny line, you just got to do things like this. So we move on, and we got the Aces and the Sparks going at today for the second seed in the playoffs in the West Side. Actually, the best 8 teams get in. That's what it is with the WNBA, and that's what they're trying to do with the what's up, Jonah? Peace to you as well. RJ, what's going on, dog? Pretty much Sparks plus 140. I like it. I like it a lot. I think that the Sparks are due for a good dog win. You know what I mean? They haven't really got a good dog win all season. I think that what happens here is that but that's the thing though. See, the thing with the Liberty and the Mystics, it's like, okay, they don't play very much defense, right? But that doesn't mean anything about scoring buckets. And it seems like the Liberty be having issues sometimes scoring. And pretty much I think that's why I'm taking the over 157.5 here as well too. But we all know that pretty much New York, they're going to be really into this one today, and the Mystics are going to be kind of lackadaisical as well too. So yeah, it is what it is. But if you look at the numbers, New York is leads and overs in the league. So pretty much, even though they, like the last 5 out of 6 they went under, but still a lot of the games early in the year they did go over. So it is what it is. But Sparks, I like them a lot. Plus 140 today. I think they can beat the Aces. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be the game of the day. But let's see how it shakes out. Then we got the Lynx and the Fever. And the Lynx, you know what? The Lynx actually have a damn good record against the Eastern Conference. I know they had a slight hiccup the other day, but that's fine. Today is all about today, you know what I mean? And they're playing against one of the weaker teams on the east side of things. So pretty much, I think the Lynx will wrap this one up. They'll win this game by double digits today. And let's go ahead and see how this one shakes out. But there it is, the Lynx. And we'll get ourselves a 7-1 ticket here as well, too, if you guys want to parlay this bad boy. And there it is for the WNBA bets for today. Once again, over 157.5, Liberty Mystics, Sparks plus 140, and the Lynx minus 7. All right, so we move on, and we got the PrimeTime PK6 for the MLB today. And in the MLB, we will have ourselves a very, very good card, in my opinion. 49-1 today. Pretty much, we got the plus 1.5 early with the Rangers going against the A's. And then we have the Braves money line. And I've told you guys, the Braves are a very good favorite. Like, when they're the favorite, they win most of the time. So, pretty much, I do like the Braves today. I think that they wrap this one up and they get themselves a good win. I also like the over 9 in the Phillies-Marlins game today as well. And then, this is kind of like what I feel like could be your slam dunk today, the over 9 in the Pirates-Royals game. I think both those pitchers are going to get butchered today. And whatever bullpen that they throw out there is going to get butchered today as well, too. Then we have the Indians and Twins. This is a clash. This is a big time matchup this weekend. And you know that these guys are going to be trading punches. I think today is the Indians' day to win. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and take the Indians with the money line minus 110. And then we got the Rockies in the last game for the capper. we will have the Rockies there. No mistakes like yesterday. So pretty much Rockies -1.5 today. I think they beat up on the Angels. Beat up on the Angels real nice today as well too. So we'll see how it goes. But there it is. There it is. That's the primetime pick six. It's once again +1.5 on the Rangers. Braves money line -130, over 9. Phillies Marlins over 9. Pirates Royals, Indians money line -110, and the Rockies run line -1.5. All right, so we move on and we have the Dog Pick 4, and this one right here is 29-1. It's not as high as some of the ones I've been giving out to you guys lately, but I think that this one is in a good spot to get hit. 29-1 for on a 4-teamer is always monster value. So here we are, the Royals are playing against the Yankees here in the early spot, and I think that what happens here is that we're going to take advantage of Jordan Montgomery today with the Orioles team that seems to have the Yankees number, even though they did drop the last two double-hitter games yesterday. I still think that the Orioles squeeze out at least one win out this series this weekend because the Yankees had to sweep, but I don't think the Yankees been handling pressure that well this season. So that's why I'm taking the Orioles today, +155. Let's see how it shakes out. We move forward, and then we have the Astros. Yeah, baby, we got the Astros at it today. They going against the Dodgers, and I know this looks like blasphemy because I should never take the Astros against the Dodgers after what happened a few years ago. But you know what? I like money too, and I feel like today the Dodgers are going to be an overbet because everybody got revenge on their mind, and everybody got this pettiness on their mind, and everybody be forgetting that you didn't hit in Game 7, so that's why you lost the World Series. It wasn't about getting signs stolen. You didn't hit the ball when you needed to, buddy. You choked in the biggest game. It's that simple. And this is coming from a Dodger fan. You know, I'm never gonna let them have that excuse. I'm sorry. I'm just not. So Astros, go handle your business, +130. Dodgers has been killing it all season anyway. So, you know, we'll go ahead. We'll take just take a quick little L for your boy, and I'll go ahead and take the Astros +130. And the big dog. Oh, you looking for the big dog today. The dog today is going to be, I like the Mariners, man. I think the Mariners go up in there and whoop up on the Diamondbacks today. They always from yesterday because they spoiled what became a pick 5 last night because we hit the first 4 games and then we get to this BS in Arizona and they wind up pretty much laying down. So it is what it is. So pretty much Mariners money line will be the dog of the day. You know, the Mariners are trusted in this spot as well, too. So pretty much Mariners +140. Let's see how it shakes out. And then we're going to jump on the Reds. The Reds been good to us the last few days, and I think they're going to just keep on providing good vibes for us. So I'm going to just ride that wave again today. Give me the Reds as a dog, skinny dog, little chihuahua, but it's all good, +115. And that's going to be the MLB Dog Pick 4 right there, 29-1. I like it. Let's go ahead and see if we can get this bad boy home. Nothing but value here. All right, so here it is, college football, baby. It's the true opening weekend somewhat. It's really not opening weekend until we get to full conference games, in my opinion. Even though we got 3 of them in the ACC today, which are all in this group, pretty much, well, I'm missing one. I know I am. Because the ACC, because we're on the early game with Syracuse right now, too. In the we already did WNBA, bro. It's at the top of the episode. Once we get done with it, you can go ahead and watch it on the replay on the IG, bro. We're not going back to the WNBA. All right, so CFB PrimeTime PK6, 77-1. And pretty much here we are. We got FSU. They going against Georgia Tech today. And I know my Georgia folks going to be like, Tech going to be in this one. But you know what? After the last 2 seasons of Florida State being embarrassed on opening day, it's not going to happen this year. I think this team wins by 2 touchdowns or better. Really, 3 touchdowns or better. 17 or better. That's how I'm feeling today with the Seminoles. And then, honestly, you could probably jump back in. You could probably go ahead and just play first half and just give yourself, and not even deal with the headache of hoping you win by 2 touchdowns. But I think that Florida State is going to go ahead and they're gonna answer the call today. That's what Florida State's going to do. And Florida State has been off for a while. And now it's time to go ahead. You've been getting good recruits back and everything like that. You supposedly got a really good coach now. So pretty much let's go ahead and see you go ahead and handle your business. All right, minus 13 FSU. Let's see how it shakes out. We move forward. Now we got a game between Texas State, the Sun Belt squad, going against a team in the Conference USA. Now, let's not get twisted. Conference USA is a better conference than Sun Belt, in my opinion. When you look at it top to bottom, Conference USA is one of the most deepest conferences that you can have. They got different elements in that group. So that's what makes it kind of a special group to watch. So with this, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take them as my dog of the day in college football because they're in a spot where they should win. I know San Antonio was not good last season, but they're going against Texas State. Texas State was absolutely awful. And I know they played well against SMU last week, but that ain't the same SMU from last year as well, too. And we have to understand it was the first week of the season, and a lot of guys weren't trying to get hurt. Guys weren't playing at the highest level that they do, say, when you got 30, 50, 40, 50,000 fans screaming and yelling. Everybody was kind of playing like in a scrimmage set. But I think this week it will be ramped up a little bit more because, pretty much we're now getting into full bloom. So give me San Antonio. I feel like they will edge out, get us a good win today. Give me the plus 205, and we move on. Now we got Wake Forest going against Clemson today. And I know I look a little crazy today taking Wake Forest, but I like Wake Forest's quarterback. Wake Forest's quarterback is that kid that was on Friday, the Netflix special, QB number 1. And the kid is a competitor, and you know what? He wants to play. He wants to make his team the best possible team they can possibly be. And, he knows he's up against it at Wake Forest, but Wake Forest has been making some good improvements over the years, all that good stuff. So I really, truly do feel that what happens here is that we're going to be able to get ourselves a good cover today. I think that they lose by 30 or less, to be dead honest with you. I think Wake Forest is not just going to go up in there and just get absolutely steamrolled. And, it's good reason why, because they weren't that bad last season. They were middling, but these are the teams that usually Clemson has an issue with, is middling teams. So I like Wake Forest plus 34.5. If we get to start the game up damn near already 5 touchdowns, then why not? Let's go ahead and do it. Plus 34.5, Wake Forest. We move on, and we got UTEP going against Texas, the UTEP two-step, and this one right here is going to be over at halftime. So you want to first half this thing. You don't want to take the whole 44 because Texas will mess around and let them backdoor it, and they'll win by 42. So pretty much the over 58, we should have this by the third quarter. We should have it by the third quarter. I'm telling you right now, because these are tune-up games, and these are the games where you get your stats at. So guys who are big-time players, they know that they want to get their 200-300 yards rushing today. They 400-500 yards passing today, 100-200 yards receiving, 4-5 touchdowns. I think all that happens today for Texas. They finally lined up with a team that they could actually beat instead of playing against a Big Ten squad thinking that it's Midland like Maryland, who beat them the last 2 years. I know because I capitalized on that bad boy as well, too. But this year they got UTEP. I take the over 58. UTEP, Texas, we move on. Now we got we got Louisville. Louisville's in a pretty good spot today. I like what Louisville is doing here. I think that the high-tempo offense is going to be good to go today. I think that they get themselves a big win. So they got minus 12 on their side today. Let's go ahead and see how it shakes out. But Louisville, go ahead and cash that damn ticket. I know you guys are going to be good for it. And then we got this lowly, late game. And you know what? I jumped into this game last year and I actually had Coastal Carolina. They wound up beating Kansas. That's not going to be the case this year. This is the second year under Les Miles, and I think that pretty much Kansas is going to figure out a way to lock it down in this game and get themselves a good win here. But I still think, though, that the best bet here is going to take the under. because if Coastal Carolina finds themselves in it, they're not going to be scoring a lot of points. They're going to be just they're just going to be keeping the game very, very, they're going to just keep the game very close. So, and if the game stays very close, in my opinion, it stays under. But if it does get to being a blowout, we might be in trouble. But seriously, though, I think Kansas ekes out a good win, maybe 7-10 points, and we stay up under the 56 today. Because this is going to be two teams probably not trying to go as hard, trying to get their better players hurt before conference play. Because this year, conference play is more important than it's been in years. It's always important. But since you don't have a real non-schedule, since you really don't have a real non-conference schedule, you have to be ready to, pretty much you have to have all soldiers on deck. You know what I mean? All hands on deck for this and go from there pretty much. So it is what it is. That's college football for you. It's a 77-1 ticket. One more time, we'll run it down for you. It's going to be -13 at FSU. UTSA 2-1 plus 205. We need that. We got the Wake Forest plus 34.5. And then we have over 58 UTEP, Texas. And we got Louisville -12. And then we got the under 56 with Coastal Carolina and Kansas. All right, we move on, and now it's time to talk about the NBA. Basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way the ball dribbles up and down the court. Y'all already know what it is, man. And hoops, I love this shit, man. You guys got to understand. Yes, Texas, San Antonio will be our dog of the week. And this is really like a dog that I wouldn't really go with, but still. You see who they playing against. So pretty much you got to do it. You got to do it. All right, so pretty much NBA playoff bets. You got the over 110 Rockets Lakers first half. I know I've been riding that trend a lot lately, but I think today we hit that. Yesterday we couldn't get it in the first half. I think the day before we missed it by like 2 points, but today we're going to get that. We're going to get it. We're going to get that mug. You know what I mean? I'm trying not to cuss too much because you never know what networks or anything are watching or anything like that. So pretty much, but y'all know me though. Y'all know me though. I ain't no Disney Channel person. I'm HBO with it. So over 110, Rockets, Lakers, first half. You know what? Let's not even sugarcoat this thing. The Lakers roll. It's that simple. The Lakers figured everything out they need to figure out with Houston, and Houston's ready to go home. I'm telling you right now. James Harden, Russell Westbrook, they ready to get back to kids, strippers, video games, all that good stuff. So they won't be interrupted no more, So pretty much Lakers, y'all got to handle your business. You don't want to see the Lakers got a good test, got a good reality check last night. Don't be the Clippers. If you get up 20 points, you squash them. You embarrass them. Don't give them any life. And pretty much get yourself into the Western Conference Finals before the Clippers so you can get yourself some rest as well, too, because this Clippers series, they think it's going to go 6, but it could possibly go 7 as well, too, and they could possibly not even make it. So pretty much it is what it is, and at the end of the day, man, it is what it is, and this is going to be the -6.5 on the Lakers, and as you guys know, they'll be upping the ante on this, but you know what? I think that some people are going to get a little cute, and they're going to think, okay, I'm going to bet the Rockets, and then the Rockets will probably get bet down to about a 5.5 or 5 before the tip, but the 6.5 to me is giving me all inklings that the Lakers should roll in this bad boy tonight, and pretty much this should be motivation because, like you just said, Thom, the other night, the Lakers almost smoked the lead, gave up a 17-2 run in the fourth quarter. Luckily enough, they were up 21 points, and they were able to get it together, but that just shows the difference in them and the Clippers, in my opinion. LeBron is a championship-ready player. AD is an MVP caliber player, so it's different. Paul George has turned into a sidekick, and pretty much Kawhi Leonard is carrying this whole thing. Look at what they did last night. They scored 62 points together as a group, George and Kawhi. 36 and 26. The rest of the team scored 44 points. The highest score after them scored 12 points. Come on, dog. Come on, they can't be like that. The Lakers are at least getting 20, 21 from somebody. You know what I mean? They don't have, you keep talking about the Lakers don't have a third scorer. They don't have a third, fourth, or fifth scorer on the Clippers. I know everybody's like, Lemon Pepper Lou, but he got to be hot. Lou scored 4 points the other night. And then Trez made it look like he had did something. He only dropped 6. So, and he ruined the game for him too because he got blocked 4 times in a row. Like, bro, when are you going to get it that you can't go over 5 defenders like that? You do not have a 40-inch vertical. Stop. So it is what it is, man. So pretty much Clippers got me all riled up this morning. Like, I really can't wait to see what Denver does on Sunday, but we'll see what's up though. And then let's just go ahead and say, for the in and out guys, the guys that don't want to sit around watching the game all day, let's just go ahead and jump in here first quarter. Lakers, that'll tell us everything. That will tell us everything. If the Lakers are able to jump out and be up 5, 6, 7 points to start the game, then we know that they should cruise in this bad boy. But if they come out and they just struggling right away, then we going to get ready for a long night and hope that the Lakers can squeeze it out. But I think that they cruise. I'm going to be dead honest with you. And I told you guys, cruise, and they cruised. So now let's see if we can go ahead and get it right for the third time and move forward and get this team to the conference finals. It is what it is. Those are my NBA playoff bets for today. And boom. And it's like that. And that's the way it is. All right, so we move on, and we got races up at Golden Gate. And we got a few maiden races today that I got on tap, and then I got a claiming race as well too. And luckily they are back. This fire season is no joke, y'all. I'm telling you, you don't want to live in LA. You don't want to live in California right now because this shit is not fun. Seriously, we ain't seen the sun in a week and a half, and it was like that when the pandemic happened too. So pretty much it is, man. Just pray for my people out there in the mountains and all that good stuff, and hope everything be all right. But okay, our first timer today is going to be the Looking Sweet in a maiden claimer. I like the way this horse is looking. First time out, doesn't know anything. And, if they don't know anything, usually they like to go win. So pretty much I'm going to pair this horse with the 3, 6, and 4. We can go ahead and box this 1, 3, 4, 6, or we can key it 1, 3, 4, 6. All right, we move on to the best value of the day. It's another maiden race, but this is a maiden special weight race. So pretty much these horses have big futures ahead of them, and I like Silver Lyric. I think Silver Lyric brings us our best value of the day. The horse is 9-2. Hopefully we can get that bad boy home and move on from there. But I do like race 5 as the best value, the 5 horse Silver Lyric, and we can go ahead and pair this horse with the 197. We box it up 1579, or we can key it 5179. All right, so we move on, and we have ourselves the race 8 nightcap 20K. Oh, Jody, you already know what it is, man. I just taught Lakers vehemently right now, so pretty much be ready, bro. I think that we're gonna be popping bottles tonight, to be dead honest with you. All right, so we go to race 9. It's not race 8. We got 9 races today over at Golden Gate, and we're gonna go ahead in the nightcap. We're gonna roll with this Doug O'Neill horse right here. He's got my boy Billy the Kid, William Antigiorgi riding him as well too. So pretty much I like this spot. I think that this combination is a good combination. So that's why I'm rocking with this horse right here. It's a rare combination because Billy only rides up at Golden Gate most times. So when you put these two together, there's an idea here that what they want to do. And Great Ulysses is a pretty good horse, and this is a 20K claimer as well too. So this is a pretty good race. So pretty much we got the 9 horse Great Ulysses, and then we're going to go ahead and do the super high 5 like this. You box it up 2, 5, 6, 8, 9. All right, and then that's a $60 bet in itself. So go ahead, let's see how it shakes out. We could get a couple $100 if they all come in. All right, so we move on to races 6 through 9, late pick 4, and we're gonna go ahead and leg 1, and we're gonna go with the same group that I have up there, Looking Sweet and all that stuff. We're gonna go with the 1, 2, 4, 6. Then we're also gonna go ahead and add in the we're gonna go ahead and add in the 6 and the 9, and then leg 3, we're going to go 3 deep, 2, 9, 10, and leg 4, we're going to go 3 deep again, 289. So there it is for that. And it's going to be a $36 ticket. Hopefully we get that bad boy home, make us at least 150 or better off that, man. That's how I got it set up for you guys, and it is what it is. But man, you guys all leave right before I'm going to make the big announcement for today, because this ain't the only show that's coming on today with starring your boy Pop DiBiase. You know what was going down today? The NFL Bet Exchange. It will be it will be premiering at 3 o'clock this afternoon, episode 2, week 1 preview. So you guys make sure to tune in. It will be on my YouTube channel, and it will also be on my Periscope Primetime Capper. So, and also tomorrow, if you guys have Zingo, I'm going to put the app out too. If you guys have Zingo, put in the 12OZ promo code. You will get Zingo for free. Guess what show is gonna be on Zingo? It's gonna be the NFL Bet Exchange for the 12-ounce network. You guys already know all the work I've done with 12-ounce over the years and things of that nature. I'm pretty much like a pioneer to that station, but I've went ahead and I'm gonna bless them with the NFL Sunday show, which is gonna be still NFL Bet Exchange, but on Zingo TV. So you guys be ready for that as well too. Channel 761. I will leave the link for you guys in the morning, so then you guys can tap in, watch your boy on TV as well too. So it is what it is. Big things are coming. The movement is moving. I can't do it without you. And this is the premier sports betting show with the one and only Pop DiBiase, the Primetime Capper, and this is the Primetime Angles Live on IG. You guys follow the YouTube page, Prime Wave Media. Follow me on the Twitter at Pop DiBiase. Follow me here on if you want to become an exclusive client on PTSI on IG. Also, if you do follow me on Twitter, just hit me up in DM if you are trying to move forward as well too. But we are moving right now. So you guys be ready, be on the lookout, and I will go ahead and tweet out the broadcast time as well too, and on my Facebook and here on IG, so nobody misses out. Tune in. We already got some of the highest viewership going on throughout that whole situation over there at 12-ounce. So make sure we keep the movement, the momentum rolling, all right? So much love. You guys have a beautiful day, and I am gone.